and truthfully desire is for us to shut the hell up. They're like, see, here's what they really are mad at. They're mad that Yasmin, Mondale, yourself, and yours truly, they're like, dang, them Negroes know how to read. See, there's a reason they said, we catch you niggers reading, we gonna kill you. And that's why when slavery was over, when them white abolitionists were trying to come to the South, according to James D. Anderson's book, The Education of Blacks in the South, 1860 to 1935, when them white abolitionists were trying to rush to the South to open schools, they said, hey, we already started. It was 500 schools that already opened. 38% of white kids in D.C. were in school. 92% of black kids in Memphis were in school. Because them formerly enslaved people of African descent, they said when they were enslaved, they said, hold up, it's got to be something real damn powerful about that book for them to want to kill us if we were caught being taught how to read. And that's what they're angry about, Robert. They're angry that now, because we are exercising power, because you've got more than 60 black members of Congress, because you've got black state legislators in states and mayors and city council members and school board members, and you've got black CEOs and black businesses, what they mad about is, damn it, we now don't get to keep telling the lie. His story has been corrected to real history, and their desire is to go back to the old way of just driving a fictionalized version of America being so nice and wonderful and welcoming and free. Because, see, when the French gave us that damn statue, the Statue of Liberty, what did white America do? Let's flip this. Oh no, this is about immigrants. No. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States for the end of slavery. And we played this video, Robert, on the show. And when you talk about that Statue of Liberty, they told the French, because initially the broken chains were supposed to be at the top. And America said, no, hell no. No, we can't have that. We can't have these broken chains on the Statue of Liberty. And they ordered the chain. No, we can't do that. We can't do that, right? They said, we can't do it, Robert. What they didn't realize, Robert, was that the sculptor was not stupid. Because to the folk who watching, I'm going to pull up for y'all. To the folk who watching, when y'all look at that Statue of Liberty, and y'all sit here and y'all see, oh my goodness, you see the torch, and you see this being held high, and you see all of this. You see all of this, and somebody, a sister did the video of it, and they now changed it. You see it, the hold of the flame, and you see the book being held. But what you don't see, Robert, is the base of the Statue of Liberty, and at her feet are the broken chains.
Broken shackles, that's right.
You're right, Roland. I think if you're of a certain age and from the South, you grew up learning the great lost cause and for the Civil War. I literally got my freshman year at Clark Atlanta University thinking that the Civil War was about states' rights and that people lived in harmony together in the South until that horrible Union Army came through and created all this confusion because the black folks and the white folks were living together happily, and they were going to end slavery in their own time. It was the imposition of the Northerners trying to destroy the Southern way of life that caused the South to have to secede from the nation. I know this from Miss Banks's AP history class back in 1998. This is just the reality of what people were taught back then. And the truth is, the reason they have been going on this campaign against education for the last 30 years is for this exact reason. First, they wanted to go after Common Core. Then they said, well, we have to get rid of quote unquote critical race theory because they had to make sure that they could control the narrative of history. And once they saw that we had gotten free of the control of that narrative, it got way more difficult to control people who actually had a sense of self, a sense of worth, a sense of history. That's when they came through with people like Jillian Michaels and others who have decided to rewrite history. You can see right now there are black folks who will swear up and down they have no African ancestry in their DNA. They were either here before or they came over here on the Mayflower. They have convinced people now that our struggle was not against the forces of white supremacy, but rather our real enemies were the people back in Africa who we came from. They want us to believe not what our eyes see, but what they tell us, and it has been effective and it has worked. There's a reason they had COINTELPRO. There's a reason that they try to control us through the media and through music. And right now, if Taylor Swift tried to make the exact same song that Sexy Red makes, they would never release it on radio. But they're fine with that music being released to our community. If you try to make a country song that talks about killing white people the way that music kills black people, no record label would sign it. You're never going to see the normalization of the use of the N-word in music. The way you'll never hear the Jewish community talking about themselves that way because they will never put that out. It's all about controlling this narrative and controlling our communities to beat back that fight.